How to use the document feeder on the VersaLink B7135 series. When you place documents in the document feeder to be copied or scanned, they go face up, okay? Be sure to push them in all the way until they stop, and then be sure to close these guides. You want these paper guides in the front and the back to touch the edges of the paper. If they are open, it will pull the wrong paper size. So just tap them closed so that they're right up against the paper edges. Okay, there's a max line in the back and it shows you how high you can load the paper. So you can do 130 sheets in the document feeder at a time. If you overload it, it might cause a paper jam. So just do your 130 up to that line. Okay, push them all the way in so that you feel them stop, and then you're ready to go. Now, this can also handle larger paper. And if you look over to the right, there's this little sensor here, and that's how it knows if you've put bigger paper in the machine. So one thing that I see people do a lot is I have a lot of stuff in my hands that I want to copy, right? So I've loaded the document feeder, and then I don't have any place to put the extra pages that I'm not using right now, so I lay them there. If I do that, I'm telling the machine that I have a larger original than I really do. So don't cover this sensor with anything unless your paper needs to cover it. So this is 8.5 by 11. If I loaded, let's say I have an 11 by 17 that I want to copy, okay, you can see that that's going to cover the sensor. And that's all that should cover the sensor. Legal size paper or 11 by 17 will cover that. Otherwise, your 8.5 by 11 will not, even if you've loaded it this way, okay, which is the short edge, we call this landscape. So if for some reason I loaded it like this, notice the sensor still isn't covered. So anytime you have 8.5 by 11 paper in the document feeder, make sure that sensor isn't covered because it will pull the wrong paper size. And don't overload the paper. And that's how you use the document feeder on a VersaLink.